channel. Today we are working on programming challenge 6 in chapter 12 in the book Starting Out with Java. And this programming challenge is to create a GUI that calculates the cell phone packages. Here in the description, they said a cell phone company or provider offers these plans, these packages: 300 minutes for $45, 800 minutes for $65, and 1500 minutes for $99. And it also has these phone models. For a model 100 is $29.95, model 110 is $49.95, and model 200 is $99.95. They also have other options for customers. Voice mail is $5 per month, and text messaging is $10 per month. So we have to create a GUI that shows these plans, and the user can only choose one package from these minutes and one phone from these models, and the user can choose either of these or both of them, voicemail or text message. So I already wrote the program here. So let me run the program and then I will explain it everything I wrote here. Here is the GUI, cell phone packages. So it has two menus at the top: File, Exit, and here is the menu. It offers three sections. Here is minutes plan, 300, 800, and 1500. And here is the phone models, and here is the extras. So let's say if we choose the 300 minutes plan, we have to pay $47.70, including taxes. How about if we choose model 100? That will increase to $79.45. How about if we add a text messaging? Is $90.05. So we can only choose one of these. And models, we can only choose one model out of three. But we can choose both of them if we want here. So let me explain. And if you want to see the menu here instead of here, we can add this line. I copied from Stack Overflow. I didn't know that. So if we add this and we run it, the menu will move to here. So you can see the menu moved here. It's here now. Instead of appearing here, it appears here, right? But it depends on what you want. You can either include this line for Mac computers, or you can remove it. I don't want to see it, but it's your option if you want to add it. So let me explain everything I wrote in this program. So I created the cell phone packages class that will extend JFrame, and it will implement action listener as usual. This would have a static variable that will hold the sales tax, which is 6%. This would have a menu bar, and it will have two menus. One would have a file, and the other would have the menu. And here I created a label for the minutes plan. Then here are the JRadio buttons, JRadio button menu buttons that would be inside the menu. They are the minutes here, the 300, 800, and 1500. And here I created the button group variable to create exclusivity between them. Otherwise, you can choose any radio button that you want if you don't add the button group one. And here I created a phone label. And here I created a price label that would show the price. And here is the phone label. And here is another 3 radio button menu buttons that would hold the phone models 100, 110, and 200, and their button group. Here is 2 checkboxes, and they display voicemail and text messaging. The checkboxes do not need exclusivity because you can choose 1 or 2 of them. So we don't need a button group or radio buttons or something like that. And then here is the variables to hold the subtotal, the total, and the tax. Here is the constructor for this class and the title. Here, as I said, is a way to add the menu at the top of the screen for Mac computers. You can remove it if you don't want to. Here is the method called set components that we created here. And here is the set size for the window, default close operation for the window, and set visible to true for the window. Here we create the window. Here we create the menu item exit. This menu item would be inside the file menu. And then we add the exit menu item to the menu. And we add the menu to the menu bar, and we add the other menu, which we called options, to the menu bar. Here we add the radio buttons to the options menu item or menu. Here we add a separator between the label, which is minutes plan label, and the 3 radio buttons. We added a separator here. And here we add another separator. And then we add the 3 radio buttons to the button group to create exclusivity between them. Then we create a phone models. We added the phone models to the options menu. We added a separator, a label, and the radio buttons. Here we added exclusivity button group to the models. Here I added a label to the options that says extra, and we added the separator and the two checkboxes to the options menu. Then we added action listeners to all menu items, the 3 minutes radio buttons, the 3 model radio buttons, and the 2 checkboxes. We add action listeners to all of them. And here I added a price label font, and I added a border to the label, and then I added the menu bar to the frame itself. You have to use set a J menu bar and then pass the menu bar. Then I added lastly here, I added the label, this label, the price label to the window itself. Right. So that's it for this method. Here is the main method that would run the program, and here is the action performed method that we got from implementing action listener. Here is the decimal format to format the currency, and here we use switch statements, and we get each button's text here. And if the button is equal to 300 minutes, then we add $45 to the subtotal. Then we calculate the tax by multiplying the subtotal by sales tax, and we add the total to the subtotal and the tax here. And here we update the price label by calling df.format and adding the total here. Then we break. If the person clicks at the 800 minutes per month radio button, then we add $65 to the subtotal. We calculate the tax, and we add to the total the subtotal and the tax to the total, and we display it here. We do the same thing for the radio button, the 1500 minute radio button. We do the same thing for model 100. We add $29 to the subtotal, we calculate the tax, and we add the subtotal to the total itself, and we display it. And we do it for model 110 and model 200 as well. And here we calculate the voicemail checkbox. If the person checks that, then we add $5 to the subtotal, calculate the sales tax, we add subtotal and tax, the tax, and we add to the total and display it. And lastly, here we calculate if the person checks the text messaging checkbox, then we add $10 to the subtotal. We calculate the tax by multiplying it by sales tax, and we add the subtotal and the tax, and then add that to total. And here we display it in the price label here. So I think we accomplished everything they wanted. According to the description, they said we had to show this packages 300, 800, and 1500. You have to also show the phone models 100, 110, and 200. And we have to show these two other extra services, voicemail and text messaging. And at last, they said the user can only choose one package, one phone model, and the user can choose either either of these or both of them. So they also said we have to like display it in the window dynamically, and we did that. So thank you for watching, and I hope this helped you a little bit. And if so, please give this video a like and comment. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. And if you want to see similar videos, please subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.